I wanted to offer a little bit more information on the NES Classic. It's going to be featuring pixel perfect mode, permanent save points as well, and an option for 4x3 and temporary saves, which would be like save states. But there's also a classic CRT mode. So new details on the NES Classic have been verified, revealed. This is official. This isn't bullshit. The mini console. If you don't know what the NES Classic Edition is, go ahead and take a minute to look it up because it's really good. It's a really great value if you want to buy those games. I'll talk about that in a minute. But yeah, in an interview with La Teresa Energy, okay, I tried my hardest. I tried so hard, and I came so far, and in the end, I still couldn't pronounce French words very well. So there you go. There's your meme for the day and your cringe for the day. Nintendo of Canada Communications Manager Julia Gannon. Julia Gannon. Gotcha. Gannon. In an interview with Nintendo's Canada Communications Manager, Gannon, said to the NES Classic will not only include a pixel perfect option that displays each pixel as a square, but also a mode simulating the retro look of the CRT television and an option to display the game in 4x3 aspect ratio. So this is the thing. Now that they've confirmed that you can have the option to display it in 4x3 aspect ratio, I was worried earlier. I had discussed this in the initial reveal. I talked about how I was extremely worried that it wasn't going to be 16:9. I thought you were going to plug in the HDMI and they were just going to be like, well, you know what? Sorry about your luck. It's going to be 4x3. We're not changing it to widescreen. Deal with it. And I was going to be pissed off because what's the fucking point, man? And having an NES Classic like that. Yeah, it looks cool. There's no lying that. There's no denying that. But I can get on eBay and I can get a miniature computer and I can build my own NES little emulation station if I wanted to. And then I could have it look the way I want it to look. But it's nice that they include these options because you're going to also be able to take off anti-aliasing. There's different things to make your emulators look different, and this is obviously an emulation station of some kind, proprietary, but whatever. And you can change it so that you're not going to have the smoothing. You're going to have the 8-bit effect 100%. It's going to be the classic look. And you're going to probably experience the NES as close as you could possibly get to it versus emulating it on your PC. I mean, you could still plug in an NES controller, emulate it on your PC, but you'd have to adjust some settings here and there depending on which emulator you used, depending on what the default settings were for each individual game. So this is nice. It's just plug and play, very easy to access. Good for children too, because then, you don't have to teach them about, okay, if your ROM crashes or if the computer crashes, when you start the computer up, you gotta go here, click this, do that, So that's cool. At the same time, I was talking about value earlier. I said, this is a good value. Well, if you want to buy the games. If you're not interested in these games, if you've emulated them or bought them on other systems, then yeah, you probably aren't that interested. But for me personally, I am very interested in creating a nostalgic 80s, 90s room, and I'm going to be doing that with my office. I'm going to be putting 2 tables up, a chair, an extra chair, and I'm going to put up a couple Nintendo Power posters, get a Mario rug, and an old wood grain TV, and have my NES Mini hooked up to it via a conversion box. I might buy 2 of them so I could have another one hooked up to a really nice TV. But that's really what I want to do. That's what I want to go for. It won't cost that much, probably like $200 or $300 to get everything all together. Surprisingly enough, the tables are the most expensive things, man. I went to Walmart and they had an 8-foot plastic table from Costco that was $80. I said, Jesus Christ, man, what the fuck? You fucking line that table with some gold. So it's really hard getting these components together to make these things look absolutely perfect, to complete your dream, your nostalgia. But that's what I want to personally do. If you just want to play the NES, then by all means, get the NES, plug it in, and have a good time. But with the retro look thing, that's just great. That's perfect. I'm very happy with that, and it'll fit the TV that I'm going to get very, very well. Are you excited for the NES Classic Edition? Do you think it's a good value? Let me know in the comments below, and I've been your host, Protomario, and I'm signing out. As I stated before, I hit on this lightly, but there are going to be quick saves, so, I mean, It's an emulator, guys. You know, a lot of the older NES games didn't even have saves for them, proper saves. So I think this is good. Like, go ahead and attempt to play through Mario 2 without saving it at all. You know, oh, your game froze. Oh shit, fuck. Sorry about your luck. You know, like if you had an instant save, then that wouldn't be that big of a deal. So the saves are good. I just forgot to hit on them before I about signed out. So have yourselves a good day, and as always, good gaming, and God bless. Thanks for watching.